Hello everyone and welcome back. It is year 12, week number 625. Solo date number 9 this week. We went back to Brooklyn Museum.
Kevinisomoto says welcome to the vlog.
They rotate out their exhibits like every half a year approximately. And so they switched it out to Virgil Abloh now. Virgil Abloh was the founder of the brand Off-White, as well as the head of menswear for Louis Vuitton. He just passed away at the very end of 2021 last year, and they set up an exhibit just dedicated to his life of work that he's done at the museum. And it started just this summer, and it'll be going until the start of this next year. I know in last week's video we talked about expert mode, and while I am walking to this place, we are not expert moding today, simply because I do not have this place like committed to memory yet. So I had to reference the map one time on the way over, just because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going the wrong direction or getting lost or whatever. But yeah, we're not at the level of expert level yet. Maybe hard mode. We can kind of like hard mode our way to the museum, but that's about the extent of it. The last time we went to Brooklyn Museum was this past winter. Since then, they've swapped out the exhibits that are going on. It is now Virgil Abloh. They hand you this program, which is very reminiscent of like when you go see a concert. It has listed in this thing every single piece of artwork that is going on in the exhibit and a little bit of detailed description. It's interesting because normally I feel like this information is listed on the little placard cards right by the artwork pieces, but at this exhibit, all the objects were laid out as if you're kind of entering this space and the things are just kind of one with the environment. Or that's kind of what I took away from this. The fact that there was no information about anything that you were seeing that was physically present in the space. It was just the art itself and nothing else. My interpretation of this is that I think his style has a lot to do with the art is not just about the art itself, but it's about how it fits in with its environment that it's sitting in. There were a bunch of pieces of art on display which in everyday life would just be normal objects, like nothing special about them, but within the context of being in a museum on display, they suddenly become really interesting pieces of art. And another thing was the gift shop. They had a gift shop that was located right in the middle of the exhibit along with everything else. And there was a sign up that said that he liked to blur the lines between consumerism, consumption, and art. And that he wanted to make an experience in which the things that were on display, the things that people could see, could also be purchased. I just finished up at the museum. I'm really stupid though, because I came all the way out here, turned on my camera, and realized that my battery's dead. So I was like begging the lady to let me, because you have to have your ticket to go into the exhibit. So I was begging the lady to let me go, and I was like, I live really close, I can run home, swap batteries, and I'll be back. But she was telling me that there's no re-entry, so they would not allow me to leave and then come back. They had really good stuff in there too. I just didn't have the right camera, so all of the footage that I would have gotten with my camera is all from the camera phone this week. So everything 100% is all phone camera.
any reading materials to check out, please do so at this time. If you need to use the restroom, please do so at this time.
Okay, I came by the library really quick here after the museum because I really wanted to get a library card, like a new one. I had a moment inside of the library where I truly felt like a New Yorker for the first time ever, because one of the prerequisites to get a card is you have to be a resident of New York and you have to prove residency. And so the way I did it was I showed my electricity bill for the month, and that was good enough for me to like get the library card. But I don't know, it was, oh, and the other thing that I wanted the card for was that they have this thing called New York City Culture Pass, where I guess with your library card, there's like certain events where you can get into things for free. Library card privilege, my friends. Library card privilege. Picked up food on the way home, and very excited about using the New York City Culture Pass. I actually looked up what is the deal with the Culture Pass. Basically, there's like a bunch of museums and exhibit type things all throughout the city, which, as long as you have a library card from one of the 3 major libraries within the city, you can get in for free. So you just have to sign up, which I haven't done yet, but soon we will be using Culture Pass for different things around here. All right, so this has been solo date number 9. It's been a while since we've done one of these. The last one was 2 months ago. So it's been good. Thanks for watching. It's been week number 625. Next week, we begin week number 626. 2 more weeks until year number 13.